Hold up. All right, so the old buncher here. Need to take this greasy cylinder off. You can see it's leaking right here. It's just seeping a little bit, but the packing's going out. And when I go to grab stuff with it, one of these arms, I think it's this one if I remember right, will hang up. If it hangs up in the dirt at all, causes it to not function, and then even the slightest little bit, and now it's starting to get to where go to pick up a log and this arm will move because the seal's better on it, and that one won't as well, but the packing's going out on that one too, so I'll probably take both of them off. Let's take both of them off. And then got some replaced this idler the other day, put a new one in it because the old one was pretty worn out. Still a little life left in her. And back here, previous owner, the roller ripped out of this thing, and it sheared. The bolts on that side were sheared, those two over there. And yesterday, Perry and I, we cut those out, and then they were really stubborn, had to torch them all the way through. And then ran a thread chaser through all of them, and they were good to go now. So I got one double flanged. The back four, I believe, need double flange. They're all singles. And again, this one didn't even have one. So it'll have a new one there now, and which will help with stability. And then I got 3 more coming. So 3 more will be here sometime this week. There's a piece of that old bolt that was stuck in there. So I'll replace this single flange, which again should be a double flange, but for some reason they put all singles in. And this one's still good, so the front end on this other side is kind of wearing. And guy was telling me that when they freeze in the winter, sometimes the ice and snow can cause them to freeze up, and it's worn pretty hard though. Like, it's sharp flat on one side, dang near. So I'll put that one up here, and then there's no shortage of things to work on these things. We got this one over here, again all singles on this side, but this one's worn out on the inside. It's pretty well worn through. It's done, so it's pretty well done. So when those other rollers, double flange rollers, get here, I'll put one here, one there, and then I'll take and replace that one up in the front. So got some work to do, but job security. So we can get to pulling these cylinders out of the hot saw, get them loaded in the old Toyota, and then fun part, the stick cylinder is leaking. It's been leaking kind of like these other ones. They just leak a little bit, and now it's starting to drip all over the middle of the machine here when you're running it. and it's probably fine, but it's just annoying, makes a mess. And machinery, it'll tell you when it needs to be worked on. It'll give you little signs and hints, so catch it while we can. So all right, so we're gonna take these plates off, be able to access the hoses in there and get those things out of there. Trick, put your bolts back as soon as you take them out. Don't put them somewhere unless you have a good spot for them. Put them back, because they'll grow legs and walk off. Just got this toolbox. Working on getting it organized, but it's work in progress. Not too bad though for the old Yoda. 95 gallon RDS tank, new pump. And then I threw some airbags on the old Toyota so it could haul it. Right there. And it does pretty good. Does real well. Smoothed out the ride too. Sometimes this vacuum pump works pretty good, other times it doesn't work very well. This time it's working. Alright, so the other side of that cylinder, there's a big nut, and I only got a 2-inch wrench. Looks like it's about 2 1/4, maybe 2 1/4 probably. So I run down to Perry and see if he's got one in the shop down here, and I'll be back. All right, so Perry had some. They only had 2-inch wrenches as well, but we got 24-inch crescent, which we measured was 2 5/8. And we got our good old pipe wrench, which is usually what I have in here, but it's a newer rig, so I haven't moved all my tools over. But one of these should do the trick. So I was able to get the cylinder off of the buncher and into the mechanic. When he pulled that main stick cylinder apart, he found that the piston ring was snapped in half. He talked to Komatsu, and they said that they had never seen that happen before, but was able to take it to the local fabrication shop, and they were able to weld up a new one, get it all back together, and swapped out the seals, and we were good to go.